WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Glad that we are here and glad you're here. It's 5 o'clock. I'm Matt Barcaro.
I'm Caitlin Smith. Regina's checking on our roads, and Christine has our warm-up.
Warm-up is going up to the 70s today for sure, but we will start with some clouds, especially along and east of the Susquehanna River, just like we did yesterday. So I'm still seeing those low clouds, Lancaster, Lebanon, parts of Dauphin and York County. The rest of the area is clear. It's 41 in Carlisle. We have 45, Chambersburg, 44 for Lebanon, and 36 in York. It's one of our cooler spots, but it's not quite as cold as it has been thanks to winds from the south. So that continues our warm up today. Any morning clouds that you have will be gone by mid to late morning. We have plentiful sunshine this afternoon and a high of 72. I like it. For a Friday, we get the sun, we get the 70s, and it's going to be a beautiful weekend too. But we're back to the 60s both days this weekend.
We've had a lot of sun this week.
We've had, yeah.
It's
really
been
felt
nice.
good. Yeah.
We just keep going up the happy ladder. All right, 5:02 everybody on your Friday. Happy Friday to you and good morning. Right now we are taking you out live in our live shot here on Lincoln Highway, Route 30. It looks like a nice commute, nice slow commute with one other vehicle there on the road. And there we go, another one there. I always love these early morning drives because there's not too many people on the road, so you can take your time. Right now, no crashes or incidents across the Susquehanna Valley at 5:02. You are good to go. And taking a peek outside over Dauphin County here, Southbridge, I-83 there in Harrisburg. Looks like traffic moving just fine. And some drive times for you. If you're headed out of Harrisburg to Camp Hill, 5-minute drive there on 83 southbound. To Carlisle, 20-minute drive, and 14 to Hershey. We'll have another update for you in just a bit.
This has been a Lancaster Toyota traffic report.
After a 10-day mission around the dark side of the moon, Artemis 2 returning to Earth today. The crew set to splash down around 8 o'clock tonight off the coast of California.
News 8's Gabrielle Thomas is joining us from the North Museum in Lancaster with what we are learning from the discoveries that Artemis 2 has already made in space and how the museum there, Gabrielle, does hope to use this information to teach others.
Good morning, Matt and Caitlin. Well, it has been 54 years since anyone has came close to the moon. I mean, over the years, experts have been viewing the moon through telescopes like this and even some live streams, but no human has came as close as Artemis 2. And I have Cole Bakunis joining me this morning. He is a space expert here at the North Museum. Now, Cole, I've learned that you've been keeping an eye on the mission. What have you learned so far?
I'm just learning about the advancements in our spacecraft abilities. Since Apollo 17, we've been to space to the International Space Center since then, but no one's gone beyond low Earth orbit since 1972. So it's very exciting seeing how far we're coming with the Orion spacecraft and the SLS rocket, and just seeing how advanced that is, and to take us back to the moon and hopefully to Mars.
Now, explain to me how you view the images. You know, what would you describe the images as?
I'd say they're very moving. We do have high quality photographs of the moon and even from the far side of the moon, so this isn't the first time we've seen it, but I do think there's something really different when there's an actual human behind the camera taking those pictures, framing those pictures, and that hasn't been something that's happened since 1972, and there's some very beautiful images now, like Earthsat to complement the Earthrise, and I just think they're very moving and inspirational on what space exploration is all about.
Cole, thank you. Well, if you would like to learn more about the mission, they will have a special presentation for you here at the museum on April 25th. I have all the information on my Facebook. Reporting live here in Lancaster, I'm Gabrielle Thomas. WGAL News 8.
That is Astronomy Day for the museum there on April 25th, so they should have some cool exhibits for children to kind of interact and learn all about the Artemis 2 mission as well. Gabrielle, thank you so much.
All right, we are getting a look at how a York County woman played a role in getting the crew into space.
Madison Schmaltz is a graduate of the Dover area high school and is also an Artemis test conductor. And she's the one who gave the final order to roll that rocket out to the launch pad. The Artemis 2 crew, of course, set that new record traveling more than 250,000 miles from Earth.
All of the hard work, all of the tests, all of the hundreds of hours that we put into building this rocket, testing the rocket, worked, and they're up there. So it is very rewarding to see that they are up there and safe and they're on their way back home.
So cool to have that Susquehanna Valley connection, and an important one for the mission. As we mentioned, the crew planning to splash down in the Pacific around 8 o'clock tonight.
It is 5:06 and police in Lancaster are investigating after a shooting sent one person to the hospital. Dispatchers tell us this happened just after 8 last night on West King Street between Old Dorwart and Mary Streets. News 8 talked with a neighbor.
At my house and I heard all these cop cars, so I'm nosy, so I came around the corner. That's devastating, you know. I mean, and there's little kids in this area.
Police have not said yet if they've made any arrests.
The Dauphin County coroner released the name of the man shot and killed Wednesday night in Harrisburg. They say he was Gardy Joseph, who was 51. Officers found Joseph's body on Derry Street. Police have not said anything about arrests or suspects.
Franklin County commissioners say a man on house arrest cut off his ankle monitor and is now on the run. 24-year-old Mackay Rideout of Chambersburg was serving a house arrest sentence for possession with intent to deliver. Commissioners say he cut off his ankle monitor yesterday before noon and was last seen on Main Street in Chambersburg. State police have now charged him with felony escape.
State police say a man in Lancaster County facing felony charges after they say he set off a pipe bomb in his shed. Troopers say his wife and 2 children were inside their home close to the shed when the bomb went off. Investigators say this happened Saturday on Jacobs Road in Salisbury Township. State police say Travis Peachy told them he built the bomb to entertain guests he thought were coming over, but then he went to disarm that bomb after they didn't come over. That's when troopers say Peachy dropped the pipe bomb and it exploded. State police say Peachy was taken to the hospital with injuries to his face and debris removed from his head. No one else was hurt. You can see it there in the distance. The moment part of a parking garage that was under construction in Philadelphia came crumbling down. Demolition of that garage starts today. 4 people died in that collapse. 2 others were rescued, treated, and now released from the hospital.
Back here in the Susquehanna Valley, a section of road between East and West Hempfield Townships in Lancaster County that was closed because of a sinkhole is now back open. You can see traffic getting by there without any issues on Stony Battery Road now. This is between Lynx Avenue and Snapper Dam Road. Crews had been working to repair it since Tuesday, but again, it is now smoothed over and traffic is getting by on Stony Battery.
All right, it is 5:08. We have the York Skycam behind us. A beautiful day. We've been waiting for it all week. I'll be getting the mower out today for the first time.
I'll have to give you the MoCast forecast. Yeah, our forecast for the next couple of days is quite nice. Today will be the warmest of the next 3. High pressure, which we've been talking about all week, it's been bringing us beautiful sunshine. It's still nearby. It's over the mid-Atlantic, and that's giving us these southerly winds, which continue to warm our temperatures day after day. So earlier this week, some of you didn't get out of the upper 40s for highs, but today we're looking for 70s. And you can see a cold front back there up by the Great Lakes waiting in the wings. That comes through tonight with just a few showers. So here's a look at our temperatures. We're at 43 in Harrisburg, 43 for Lancaster, 36, one of our cooler spots in York, and we have 45 in Chambersburg. Not quite as cool overnight either. And here's the wind speeds today. Should be around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Notice that southerly component to the wind, which has been warming us up day after day. So here's the weather planner. We have gradual clearing for those of you with clouds this morning. Mostly sunny this afternoon, warm and pleasant. And then this evening, increasing clouds once again ahead of that cold front that'll just bring a few showers overnight tonight. They're gone by sunrise tomorrow, and we're off to a beautiful weekend. Details on the 60s this weekend coming up.
All right, thanks, Christine. Former Gettysburg Mayor Chad Allen Carr's attorney says there were no restrictions placed on where he could travel following his arrest last month in Adams County. We have a booking photo from Texas. That is where Carr was arrested just this Wednesday on new charges after 3 more accusers came forward, including sexual assault.
We are hearing from the Gettysburg Community Theater about these new charges that Carr is facing.
And according to the new court documents, one of the 3 new accusers was involved in shows with Carr at the theater, where Carr previously served as the executive director.
So the theater's board of directors says that it is aware of these new accusations, and it says that it will cooperate with the investigation. The theater also says that it's putting more security measures in place for children. It says it does already require background checks for all of its employees and volunteers.
Right now, construction underway in Cumberland County for a data center. We've been telling you about this for months. The data center campus will be off Country Club Road in Middlesex Township near Carlisle. The $15 billion project spans 700 acres. It'll eventually include 18 large housing units for data storage. The work that's happening right now is the blasting and digging and bringing in water. The site will have its own newly built PPL substation.
And AI data centers could be coming to more parts of the Susquehanna Valley as well. East Manchester Township supervisors in York County just approved 2 new ordinances that would allow the centers to be built while also making sure that they're regulated.
A lot of people came out to a public hearing on Wednesday night to express their concerns about this. So commissioners heard from them. A lot of the neighbors opposed building this center, saying that any data centers would harm wildlife and the surrounding environment. But the township leaders said that state law requires them to identify a suitable location for any possible centers, even though they know the project is not popular with everyone.
So one ordinance would set rules for where and how those data centers can be built, including height limits and sound studies. The other creates a data center overlay district near Saginaw Road in the township. Right now, though, there is no construction happening for the planned data center in East Manchester Township. We do, though, have information about other planned AI data centers in the Susquehanna Valley on our website, WGAL.com.